Welcome to the parody, where we tally up the victims in our favorite media. I'm Tesla/Chelsea Rose, and today I'm actually dropping all the stuff I did for the first 5 episodes. That's right, you're not getting whatever fucking shit I decided to pull off back then. But that's not important. Today we're looking at Murder Drones Episode 6 Dead End, which was aired in August of 2023. The episode continues directly off the last seconds of episode 5, showing what happened immediately after. What it did was basically send them underground. It also exposes that some of the drones themselves really just fall under friendly fire at points. It also implies that Uzi's condition is getting way worse. It also introduces these new dinosaur-looking bots called Sentinels. Through their camera flashes, they can just incapacitate just about everything. Will said method of downing bring us more kills? Let's find out and get to them. The episode begins on a place of paradise, even though that's just a red herring. What we're more worried about is a worker drone who's trying to hide from something. It appears that whatever is out there caused her friend to start buffering in the eyes. The things grab up her friend and have a nice feast of them off screen. Hey, stop making noises, you're gonna make them catch you. Too late. Looks like the blue lights eventually got her. They paralyze her like the other person just so they can eat her up off screen. Thanks, security camera. And hey, other characters. Well, this is the first time they've seen Tessa in quite a while. However, this is the first time Uzi's seen her, and she's not so thrilled with seeing Jay back. Seems like they're on a quest to figure out more about the lore of the show we're currently stuck in right now. Doll's just gonna have to commit some bug thievery and lead her to the way. The way leads Jay and Tessa to try to commit some doll slaughter. Doll, hope you have someone to catch you! Or maybe she could just catch herself on the way down, who knows. The others determine it's safe, and Tessa decides to drop a reference to episode 4. Well, if I also want to find Doll and potentially a way to find more of this, they're gonna have to go underground into that hole. And also leave Jay on the back burner for the rest of the episode. Hope Jay doesn't learn about that divorce that's gonna happen later this episode. Uzi's pissed that Doll's been involved in this, but her and Doll may as well just have a connection, the absolute solver. It's suggested that Doll thinks it's something the humans inherited her, and you know what? It could also be right. Now, if only those damn film viewers focus on that instead of the possible World War II relations. All of them make their way down into the hole Doll went into and start making a search. There's gotta be an elevator down here, right? Tessa says no, and we get a full-on disassembly Gororama. Jesus fucking Christ. Should I even attempt to start counting all of these people with all the disattached limbs? In the end, I decided to count 23 disassembly drones down here, even though that is definitely not the intended count. There are headbands, batteries, wings, limbs, and bodies all over the place, but in the end, this is a number I'll fairly be certain in. They all make their way past that, and hey, look, secret elevator right there. I guess it's really not so secret after all. Well, guys, you know what they say, if it looks too good to be true, then it's probably too good to be true. Hey, look, just a random child drone. And randomly starts trying to shoot the fucking child, so it just spider crawls all over the place. They meet their maker when another drone pops up alongside the spider infant. All 3 of them get flashbanged and wake up inside some room. By the looks of it, it seems to be a security room with some medical decorations. Meanwhile, new character Alice is going to town decapitating worker drone 29. Your wearing will make a fine little collection to my surgical whatever. Anyways, behind this curtain I have, oh fuck, V. Also, is it just me, or do the magnets just make no sense in the context of this? Is it supposed to, like, what, disassociate them with what's going on? I don't get it. This Alice character has a knife tail and an oven full of some weird stuff. Uzi tries using the absolute solver to stop all this, but it seems like that magnet could be ruining it. Don't she dare use her, or else Alice is gonna cut off that necklace. Meanwhile, Tessa and Ann are in another room. And I don't think this is a situation to have fun in.
Doing great, dude.
Well, fuck me, I guess. Looks like he's having a great time. So was a circular saw gonna ruin any of that for you, dude? Or what, those magnets too? Yeah, sure thing, buddy. With Spider and Finn Bo getting out of the room, looks like Tessa's got an escape plan. Bo just went in the other room to put more magnets on Uzi's head. Was that supposed to be a comer for what Alice is about to do next? As Ann and Tessa make a not-so-secret escape, Alice starts the torture process. Wow, a From Dusk Till Dawn special and then a Hostile Hand edition? How is this happening? Now, since it is eventually stopped, I'm just wondering what would happen if she had gone all the way and removed the finger. And then Tessa had successfully escaped the hostiles, and Tessa has typed in some stuff up on the computer. And is concerned about Uzi, but Tessa shows him something even more concerning. Meanwhile, Alice, feeling devious as ever, closes a few of the doors and opens up the one with the sentinels. That means while Uzi watches, N is in danger. To try to stop it, she starts using the Absolute Solver. We cut back to N looking at a destroyed Earth. But Tessa's explanation suggests that the Absolute Solver had possessed Sin first, and that's what caused the Earth to be destroyed. Meanwhile, if the Absolute Solver had made it to other places, humans were sent to try to eliminate it. It also gives us this brief glimpse of Nori Dorman and Yeva in the exact same place. We also get a short clip of Nori in some sort of Absolute Solver state or something. And immediately starts talking Uzi and is all like, "We can fix her!" But also at the same time, the Absolute Solver could destroy an entire universe, so it's only her or the entire universe at stake. Before we can go hatch another plan, boom, there's a Sentinel. And by the looks of it, it looks like it's about to add end to the parody again. Don't mess with my cannon! Bo quickly realizes that she's using the Absolute Solver on the doors. Before the Sentinel can kill, and Tessa interrupts. As she's a human, she can't exactly be paralyzed by these Sentinels. Her best bet is to tame them like one of those Australian— Oh shit! Was that the bite of 72? Wow, that bite got blood on the camera and everything. As Tessa isn't an AI target, it doesn't know what to do. In its state of a frenzy, it kills itself against the wall. The Sentinels almost close in on Tessa, but Alice's batteries start floating. And her bow too. Uzi, for a second here, has been fully possessed by the Absolute Solver. The powers cause all the door buttons to be just sucked into some black hole. And with that, it causes all the doors to open. Alice tries to close off the room she's currently in, but she gets boot-locked by a Sentinel. Instead of having a feast on this body, it just smashes her head in with its foot. A Sentinel gets scarily close to Uzi's face, but in comes some energy from Bo. He decides to use the energy to save V from her restraints. Out of nowhere, he gets crushed by a Sentinel head against the oven. Now that's what I call an oily face. V tries to free Uzi, but almost gets boot-locked by a Sentinel. It almost seems like a desperate situation, but out of nowhere, that black coal becomes more powerful. It basically devours both the Sentinels and creates some sort of goopy field of energy. Hey, at least Denna's okay. At least he gets to meet his friends again, which, unlike someone else with a very familiar name, he can actually have. V and Uzi burst into the room they're in. And boy, things are getting pretty tense between all three of them. Uzi eventually wakes up from the Absolute Solver-induced nap. She goes over to hug in, and hopefully a platonic sense. All of this brings a new spark of light over the Cabin Fever labs, and in the process, some Sentinels get revived. Man, I love these shots of the empty labs, selling on the isolation of the place. Well, you know, aside from all the dead drones and these alive ones. While V tries to shoot this Sentinel with her bait, and Uzi have a little conversation through their visors? It seems like for now, they still got it. However, due to something, they lose the Sentinel. It leads them to a potentially comatose doll.
That's convenient. It's a trap.
Uzi almost uses the Absolute Solver on it, but N and V both veto it. Tessa decides that it's an easy option just to go grab the bug. So who knows, maybe we're just envious of this. While walking down the hallway, I guess I should have said they were envious of that. I don't really like this ship all that much. Just saying. Sorry to disappoint.
Ew.
Don't date my robot, please.
Yeah, V, I'm with you on this one. Werewolves for life, baby! The bug quickly gets snatched out of Tessa's hand and into Doll's because this whole time it actually was a trap. Nice deduction there, V. She puts a bug or whatever onto this thing, causing the elevator to start going down. She also uses a Sonic Adventure to open up all the doors. Fuck you, everybody, good night! Hey, non-existent, you're on the wrong floor. With the elevator actually blocking the path, it seems that they're hopeless. Almost getting boot-looped by the Sentinels. Tessa uses her bloody hand power to try to intimidate the Sentinels. They flash her as a target and start closing in more and more. While Tessa and V start going on the offense, Uzi decides to open up the door with the Absolute Solver. This Sentinel has a trick up its sleeve, a literal handgun. However, V saves her at the last second by catching the bullet mid-air. Gotta love this woman. Because Uzi's hand is getting worsened by the Absolute Solver, N decides to cut it right off. Tessa and Uzi decide to get in the elevator while V stays behind to fight off the Sentinels. This is amazing choreography all around, and she manages to defeat the Sentinel. However, with the defeat, she's... Oh, I thought she was gonna join them in the elevator. What the fuck is happening here? Oh, fucking Jesus, that's another Sentinel. And more. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are y'all doing? And what's she doing telling Uzi she trusts her? And why are you cutting off the support to the elevator? And closing your eyes and oh, fuck, no. This better not be happening. This better not be happening. Literal fucking hell, we can't have anything good in here. V salutes herself and basically sacrifices herself off screen. The sad fucking song playing over the credits doesn't help. What is going on? Are they trying to say V's gonna die? I don't know if she's dead this episode or not. So I'm just gonna play it safe and not add her to the count this episode. If it's confirmed next episode that she's dead, I'll add her then. Anyways, with the original song Eternal Dream playing over the credits and all that, this is I don't fucking know how to feel about this scene. I just hope she's still alive next episode, because if not, that's gonna be the biggest fucking downer for me of the entire series. But all that speculation is for next episode. We need to talk about the numbers for this episode, so let's get to them. 27 people died in Murder Drones episode 6, which is a number we've seen one time before on the parody with the original 2020 kill count of hostage. The victims consisted of 1 man, 2 women, and 24 infant drones, or just drones of indeterminate gender, giving us a mostly gray pie chart, which actually matches up with technology in some sort of way. Even though this is a quasi-high kill count, this is in the lower half of the series when it comes to kills. With a running time of 21 minutes, that left us with a kill on average every 46.67 seconds. I'll give Amethyst Flamethrower to both, since it feels the most brutal to me since it's both an infant drone and the fact that he just gets crushed and eaten. Broken Pistol will go to the 23 disassembly drones, cause no joke, I can't get a fucking accurate count of that. And that's it. Murder Drones Episode 6 was released in August of 2023. It's been 7 months since then, and we're only getting the 7th episode now, the day I'm uploading this parody. Go watch that when you can when it comes out later today, but until then, I'm Chelsea Rose, and this has been the parody. Thanks a lot for watching this parody. You know, if they ever do a season 2 of this, I really just want to see more of like the actual outpost a bit more, since we haven't seen that since episode 3. And also, I'd like V to be alive, but that's besides the point. What I'm really more excited about during the last 2 episodes of this season is just learning like a lot more about the universe the show takes place in. Like, just way better execution than like a lot of people have been saying these first 6 episodes have been giving is all I'm saying. And also for my sake, just like don't overload them with bodies, please! Anyways, thanks for watching.